Welcome to the Nameless Voices podcast. This is episode number 61, and this is going to be an interesting show because the entire time we're just going to be thinking about Thanksgiving versus Mariah Carey.
Double motherfucker.
You're welcome.
You're not going to acknowledge the other beast that might reach containment.
I'm looking forward to this death battle. Turkey from Thanksgiving versus Mariah Carey.
That would be hilarious. My name's Nanashi. I'll be your host for the evening, and I apologize in advance for whatever this show is going to be. Joining us tonight is a menagerie of gaggle fucks and card floppers, including a couple of new ones. Going down the list alphabetically, he is our TCG slut, AI Ignister.
Gradius is now in Rostrals, and I have no idea how to build the goddamn deck.
Literally anyone when a new deck comes out.
We have our fellow Yugi memer, Connor Lockhart.
I can feel you coming in my ears tonight. I'll be back.
Thanks for the warning. We have a brand new attendee, Hungry Skyfox.
Hello. For simplicity's sake, just call me Gazzy.
Will do.
Noted. We have our fellow furry YouTuber, Mr. Oikalcum.
I actually want to make a petition where instead of Nanashi calling us card floppers at the start of the podcast, in light of recent Yu-Gi-Oh news, I want him to call us BES tards.
No.
I can dig it.
You're welcome.
We have our token salad player, Phoenix Reborn.
Now with 30% more synchro monsters.
We have our living shitpost, Raven Soul.
Okay, two things. One, response to your Thanksgiving turkey versus Mariah Carey fight. Mariah Carey sings once and he's dead. Secondly, Nanashi, I'm sorry, I only joined podcasts with 5 billion battle power, I'm sorry.
Hardy har har. We have another new attendee, serial designation Nobody.
Get your elemental hero playing Ash out of the academy before you're OTK'd, no.
Alrighty then.
I'm gonna like you.
That is frickin' Team 4-star, Mr. Popo and Dende vibes.
Yes, it
Well, I'm
is.
gonna call you Little Green. Your funeral. I like you.
I like you.
I need an adult.
And he's every Yu-Gi-Oh player's worst nightmare by name, Tim Brick.
40 doll cards? God, I hate it.
I'm sure you would. Alright, so first things first. How is everybody doing today?
Pretty good.
Doing quite fine. I saw Hollow Knight stupidly low on offer, and I had to take it. I also had the wonderful opportunity of having my brother and the nephew visit over the Halloween season, and they were a joy to be around.
Speaking of Halloween, I made a bunch of friends cry because I sat them down and we watched Train to Busan.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
There's a special place in hell for you.
Yo, guys, how are your mental health bills?
I mean, joke's on you, Raven's already 20 feet under.
I don't know about you all, but I've already predated my trip to, Heffel, so I'll be fine.
Damn, Raven's actually 20 feet under? Rest R.I.P. in peace, my dude.
He's on so many lists, he's already buried under the pencil lead alone.
Okay, I'm not on every list, alright? There's one list that I'm reserved to stay off of. And I am not... Well, I wasn't going to say it, but... Good. I'm glad we're on that same page.
Speaking of page, I need to remind everyone that this stream is sponsored by Bear Claw's Realms of Fantasy, a hand-drawn coloring book of medieval and D&D themed art for $20 on Amazon.
Do they still sell coloring books for kids? I haven't seen one.
Yes.
I don't know if I call this one for kids. It's definitely more of a teenage coloring book, but there's plenty of art to go around, so you could probably give it to your kid and it'd be fine.
Alright.
Can I give it to my cat? Would she be fine?
I would assume so, but you're going to need to record that and share it to me later, because I want to see how a cat reacts to a dude in armor slaying a dragon.
probably
gonna-
just
we're-
tear the pages.
Probably.
Real.
We're gonna buy the coloring book and do the typical classic act of coloring book corruptions where we edit the panels via whiteout.
Dude, do you have
And
any
a
idea? If
printer.
you put that shit on YouTube, do you have any idea how much traction that would give the guy?
I mean, you say that like that wasn't the goal.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get started into a few of these interesting articles. Now, first off, we didn't mention it in the last podcast, but we did have the passing of Rachel Lillis, who is a legendary voice actress for the original Pokemon anime.
Yeah, quite a few months ago.
But the reason I'm bringing it up now is because she has been honored by being given her very own park bench.
Rob bless.
Nice. That's nice.
And it was revealed by Veronica Taylor as well, who voiced Ash.
Very nice.
Ass
Very
Ketchup
cool.
does the revealing of the memorial bench.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
That's a show title as well.
I was about to say that.
Now, in other instances of real-life news, how many of you guys heard how much of a disaster TwitchCon was?
Wait, there was a
well,
I mean, where do we
considering
even
the-
begin with that fiasco? Like,
Okay,
seriously, where do we even
okay.
begin?
Aside
May I
from
ask, how bad is it? Is it like DashCon bad or TanaCon bad?
a Twitch streamer was literally assaulted sexually, so
Ah,
Oh, so it's like
TanaCon bad. Got it.
From what I hear, the only thing it was missing was a ball pit.
basically.
And the best part is the assaulter got a slap on the wrist, effectively.
Yay.
Not
Now, what were
only
you going to
that,
say, Raymond?
but he was only able to get that far because, you know, Twitch was like, no, you can't have your bodyguards this time around. They did too much of a good job last time, made us look bad. They're unemployed for right now.
Wonderful.
Damn. Oh, and worst news. If it's alright if I could bring up another thing about TwitchCon.
Go right ahead.
Okay.
Okay, so VTubers during the meet and greet, well, after their meet and greet, sometime after the con, apparently Twitch decided to throw away all the gifts they received, at least for the ones that didn't attend in person.
Of course
yeah,
they did.
Quick. Yeah.
Yeah, which is such a dick move.
Imagine having a VTuber you really like here that you may be able to gift them something at TwitchCon, you know, wholesome stuff so you make something for them. And then after a big incident, Twitch is like, yeah, we're just gonna throw your fucking bullshit away. Shut up. You can't sue us.
Literally, somebody made a custom cinnamon roll for Iron Mouse. And then, when they heard about the news, they got upset. And Iron Mouse, I think, also brought up how disappointed she is about that. It's thankfully her manager recovered it.
Yeah,
Even still.
yeah, VTuber
Yeah.
managers were getting really pissed off.
Can you blame them?
No, I can't.
Exactly, yeah.
It's funny. I can't blame them for that.
All right, well, next on the list, I don't know if anybody knows the name Shinpei Nagai, but he is the director for One Punch Man Season 3, who recently had to deactivate his Twitter due to rage baiting.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that.
Look,
Oh no.
Yeah,
I'm going to be honest with you.
especially,
Tale as old as time.
All right, let me be clear
Yeah.
about something here. I'm one of those people who has the old-fashioned value, if people are messing with you on the internet, turn it off.
Well said, yeah. Especially given over how many people were not happy with One Punch Man Season 3.
However, I
Our
will at
slide
least admit,
notwithstanding.
I do feel bad that the guy was getting so much hate mail. And as a professional, he's not really supposed to, ignore this stuff. He's supposed to take it with an ounce of criticism that it's owed. But at the same time, my guy, if it's really bugging you that much, just turn it off.
Just look at just ask ProZD.
What more needs to be said?
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's switch over into some gaming news. First off, to nobody's surprise, GTA 6 has been delayed again to November 19th of next year.
Oh,
Jesus
yeah, I think I'm
Christ.
gonna have a heart attack and die from that
Oh.
surprise.
Always
Yeah,
remember.
GTA 6 is not happening at this point, right?
It's gonna be
Is
in
this
development
like
hell for so
free?
long, no one's gonna want
mean,
it when
that's
it
what
eventually
we-
released.
I mean, that's what the Sonic fans said about Sonic Rumble, and that finally came out after Brazilian years.
And how good was it?
Always
It's mid.
remember.
Exactly.
It's like mid. The problem, like, it is kind of fun, but the main problem is the microtransactions. I know it's meant to be cosmetic, but one tiny problem.
$45 skins.
Yeah.
45?
What could you expect from mobile games?
Yep.
Always
Like
remember.
$45.
Always remember in this funny timeline. Oh, someone died.
Ignister.
Yeah, I think he died in the reaction.
Anyway,
you
always remember in this funny timeline, we got a Bubsy game, a new Bubsy game that was well taken care of and made by actual competent people before Grand Theft Auto 6.
Of course.
Or any other mascot game.
Next thing you know, they're gonna frickin' like make an, I don't know, an unofficial port of a well-beloved game. Another well-beloved game in a niche series.
GTA 6 has taken so long to come out that Stranger Things began and is going to end after nearly a decade, and GTA 6 will still not be out by then.
Yeah.
At this rate, I'm just believing the rumors that we're going to get a new Sly Cooper game before GTA 6.
We're gonna see the One Piece end before we get GTA 6.
Oh, don't be generous, my guy. That shit's like 1,000 pages long, and they're still adding more.
I know.
I was actually going to say that we're going to hear a new Frank Ocean album before we get GTA 6.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I know Miyamoto's words say that a delayed game will eventually be good, but could we at least get an update on said delayed game by now? Like,
I was going to say, my counter-argument to that is Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, my brother in Raw, have you not heard about the games that stumbled out of development hell? Like,
well, I grew up a Nintendo child that didn't have a
like
phone
Anakin
until I was
Skywalker with just one limb.
Well, to be fair, I grew up a Nintendo child and didn't get my first phone until I was in junior high, so I was pretty out of the loop by then.
You know what? Fair. Now, moving on, though. Counter-Strike apparently lost $1 billion in its own internal market value due to the new trade-up system.
Haha, lol.
Once again, Valve unintentionally fucking up the in-game economy of their games.
Go figure.
Who would have thought?
Really, it's those traders' fault for putting so much value into basically fake items to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Well, next on the list, we have been confirmed that we're getting a remake for Halo Combat Evolved next year. And we're rumored to also be getting remakes of Halo 2 and 3.
No.
I'm not excited at this point.
Okay, I'll be real here. Halo 2 and Halo 3 didn't really need any remakes.
No, but there's one reason why I'm still apprehensive, why I'm also still apprehensive about getting a PS5. They're taking out the multiplayer.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yes.
Yes, let's take out the thing that Halo is best known for revolutionizing.
Next, you're gonna tell me that they're gonna alter the Halo 2 remake soundtrack. Honestly, it was really hype back in the day when Halo 2 dropped. Just hearing "Blow Me Away" for the first time.
Exactly. Yeah.
They're not gonna bring it back.
Now,
I'm going
nowadays,
to guess that.
Yeah, nowadays, given the state of Microsoft with the massive layoffs and the fact that they've confirmed that they're going to be implementing generative AI across all their game developments, it's pretty clear Xbox is on its way out at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, yes.
And speaking of generative AI, Square is now I think Square is now fucking tripling down with using Gen AI by also laying off a bunch of workers in the process.
I was actually going to bring that up, yeah.
What is with big named companies just simping for AI as hard as they are? Like, we all know AI. It's meant to be nothing more than a fucking a complementary tool at most. You don't use it for the final fucking product, and yet here they are doing that.
It's
I
because
mean,
It's cheap.
it allows them to lay off a ton of people, and it's also apparently a gold mine for money.
Yep.
Did no one learn from Disney when Wish came out, and it was no doubt
I think
rumored
that was
that they...
that's a rumor more than anything.
I mean,
wouldn't
I would
surprise me,
Expect
I would-
corporations to actually learn anything.
Okay, I'm be real here. With how Wish was written and what happened at the same time with all of the fucking layoffs and even, the union strikes that were happening with writers just getting fucked over, I wouldn't be surprised if that film was written by ChatGPT.
It wouldn't surprise me either. Now, I do have something special here. Somebody wanted me to bring up XXL Wolfia.
Oh shit. That's me, because I'm a silly gotcha boy.
Ah, so is there some kind of news about it that you want to talk about? What's up?
Admittedly, it's a small rant. I just wish the game would be a little better, because the writing for the main story is dog water, but the writing for the events, which are limited time only, have moved me. It's really one of the few gotcha games I say I wish the limited time events would be the main writing, because holy crap. And my cat is wanting attention.
Wonderful. Well, we are also going to move into the entertainment portion, and I also have here that you wanted me to bring up Fabulous Beasts.
So my friend has gotten me into it recently. We've been binging it a lot, and I gotta admit, it is one of those comfort shows that has landed me back into watching animation. Like, I've been living under a rock for the longest time.
You want to tell us what it's about?
Oh, so
Yeah, we've also been under a rock in the regard to
Yeah,
that show.
Yeah, there hasn't been much entertainment worth watching. If you can give us anything to go off of, that'd be great.
one moment, my cat's like trying to forcefully push my phone off the desk.
Ah, cats
Because
do
of
cats.
course,
Don't
the cat
just
is
love
fucking
it.
anti-entertainment.
Don't just love it when the animals you raise just want to destroy all of your expensive electronics or dick around with you.
When animals demand.
Speaking of animals sticking around, my dogs are being idiots right now. Actually, hold up.
Yeah, you go take care of that.
We have dogs and cats treating
Fabulous
their...
Beast is mainly, I would say, it's a slice of life comedy show that features a ton of Chinese mythology anthropomorphic characters. So hey,
Okay.
that's up our alley.
Some of ours, yeah.
So it's about mythical beasts that lives in the world of mortals. They often end up in comedic situations. Oh, there's also Pixiu, which is a beast that loves eating treasure and ends up getting in debt with God, I'm gonna butcher these names. I am sorry, Chinese
It's fine,
audience.
just do your best.
Shibu Zhang. So, a lot of the characters end up in debt to Xingbong Zhang in one way or another, either by eating too many treasures or being kicked out of heaven and trying to get redeemed. Then there was one plot point where Pixiu eats basically the sword and the stone, and a tiger comes out trying to retrieve it, and straight up says, "Hey, you better get that sword out of his stomach, or else I'm not leaving." Then there's also Lord Rabbit, who has a massive crush on Shi Byung-zong, and we later find out that it has got to the point of obsession where he's carving statues of him and various things that is... He basically has a sex dungeon in one episode.
Okay, that's something to go on.
I'll dig it.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be. I mean, it honestly could be a worse premise for a show.
Continuing down the list, King of the Hill got a second season for its revival, and I'm sorry, after seeing the first 3 episodes of the first season, I I'm disappointed.
Really now?
I'm
Yeah.
cautious.
I
Like-
haven't seen it, so
They tried
I'm
too
tainted.
hard to make this show deep and meaningful. The reason King of the Hill worked initially is because they had a lighthearted and casual approach to just about everything, unless it seriously mattered. They are trying too hard this time.
It was also essentially a satire of the typical, like, normal conservative household, which was also a very heavy gimmick for it.
Yes, and it worked. But now they're trying too hard, and I get why they're trying too hard. These people have been away from Texas for 15 years, and suddenly get thrown back in after being overseas in the Middle East for so long. I get it, but you're trying too hard. And the dialogue is clearly written by people who have no idea how to write for a family like this.
Yeah, from what I've seen,
You have a point there.
From what I've seen, I've been overall 50-50 on it, so I'm hoping if it does get the second season, they improve upon it. I don't know what it is. Sometimes King of the Hill, it's like every season they find something to improve upon, and sometimes they nail it, sometimes it gets awkward.
Yeah, more often than not. But The Amazing Digital Circus's next episode is dropping on December 12th, and it looks like it's going to be a beach episode.
Finally! Gooners, your fan service is here!
Yeah, like
Well-
you wanted to talk. I remember the beach episode from Fate Prism. You two were having fun, weren't you, Ignis? Weren't you, Joseph?
Joseph was just building a sandcastle,
Good
Chief.
call
I don't know
out,
what
good
you're all talking about.
Yeah, we all know what's gonna happen in this
But,
each episode. What's gonna happen?
Also that joke is also another show title.
Yeah.
Here you go, Gooners. Here's your beach episode.
The last thing I want to bring up before we dive into the actual game news, I know a lot of people here aren't big into Super Sentai or any other tokusatsu shows like I am, but Super Sentai, a 50-long-year running show, which was used as the basis for the original Power Rangers TV series for 30 years, is officially ending.
Wow.
Well, it's less that and more so rebranding.
That's actually what I was going to get to. It's not being completely removed from the air. It is getting a rebrand and possibly being moved to a new channel, but they have confirmed that Super Sentai as a series is going to be no more. So we're all just kind of wondering what show's going to replace it and what they're going to do with it.
I mean, speaking
Godspeed, Super Sentai.
If it does get canceled for good, at least you all have 50 years of backlog to rewatch and look back on.
Damn straight.
Also, I'm pretty sure we already got the name of like this rebrand. I just can't seem to remember for the life of me.
If you do remember it, bring it up.
Speaking of tokusatsu stuff, I did see the first episode of like the newest Kamen Rider show that was being announced.
Oh, Zets.
Where the one based around sleep and dreams and stuff.
Yeah, it's like if Freddy
Zets.
Krueger was turned into a superhero.
Honestly, from what I've seen so far,
he's not swearing every 2 seconds.
I mean, that's just the Robert Englund charm, Chief. You get used to it, but yeah, from what I've seen, because I watched I think I watched like the first 2 episodes, because the second episode did get released recently. I didn't have an issue with it personally. Then again, I'm not exactly into tokusatsu as much as Ignister or Nanashi, so maybe my criticism means fuck all nothing, but
Well, honestly, as a person who's never sat down and watched any toku shows like Kamen Rider, or at least aren't very well versed in it, an outside opinion is always welcome and warranted, especially considering how unusual Zets is compared to a lot of the other Sentai and Rider shows we've had over the last 10 years alone.
let me be real here, I think I'm just desensitized to tokusatsu fuckery after all the shit I used to watch, so...
You know what, that's fair.
Maybe. You said it. Your words, not mine.
Yes, I happily admit to that, Ori. Shush.
Now, the last thing I'm going to bring up is actually kind of important for everyone involved. it looks like the Nintendo Power World lawsuit has had some major hiccups. It looks like both the Japanese and American patent offices have declined and are now re-reviewing those patents and the reason they were put in the first place.
AKA what I brought up, I think, last podcast, that they re-looked over those and were like, yeah, this shit's not gonna slide, chief.
Yeah, but it wasn't enough that
like,
it was just good
good.
in Japan. It's good in America, too. It's happening in
Yeah.
America, too. That's fantastic.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's almost like anyone with two brain cells can put together that Pal World would not be the only game affected by this, and as big as Nintendo is, it does not want beef with any of the other companies that had this mechanic.
No, it
Yes,
does not.
and I think I should bring up, it's absolutely stupid that Nintendo is trying to patent game mechanics like this, just
Actually, I
so they don't have to compete with everyone else.
Actually, I can think of one studio they would most definitely not want beef with, as if they weren't already competing with them enough. Definitely Bandai, aka the Digimon makers.
Oh, well, technically, Toei made.
Toei, but it's still a product of Bandai. But regardless, if it's not going to be Bandai, then it's going to be some other company whose games had a similar mechanic. Hell, it could be FromSoft, because, once again, Elden Ring has a similar mechanic. They could also get fucking sued.
Yeah, like I don't think Nintendo has the balls to go up against the whole damn world.
Yeah.
Well, they had the balls to charge a Nintendo Switch 2 for an arm and a leg, so do what you will.
Yeah. Also,
Like, they have
I
those
have.
Nintendo Ninjas, guys. Nintendo got this. I say jokingly.
I jokingly said it. I jokingly said I slow played Nintendo.
Jokingly.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, it's not as if the Nintendo ninjas are gonna come right into this podcast and strike.
It was
Yeah.
I was a ninja.
Yeah.
Damn, bro got DDoSed.
I live.
Why do
I'm
we-
sure I
hold
know
on.
it would be DDoS because I'm a Zangoose. Like, Nintendo
Hold-
owns
why-
my ass.
Listen,
Why
if Nintendo truly wants to battle me, they have to challenge me to a duel. That's it. That's how real men settle disputes around here with a card game.
I thought Real Man settles disputes with knives. Was
mean,
my
that could
dad
be an
wrong?
Your dad
no,
was
that's
playing.
just the Kensington way.
I mean, your dad was playing a really shitty Yu-Gi-Mon deck, Chief. I don't know.
British humor.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, I have found the name of the rebrand. It's from now on, Super Sentai is gonna be referred to as Universe Heroes now.
Really?
The what?
Universe Heroes.
Universe Heroes.
On one hand,
Yeah.
I can see why. On the other hand, however, Super Sentai sounded so much cooler.
It really did.
Yeah,
It really.
yeah, Universe
Yeah.
Heroes is so generic.
It really
Sounds
is.
like,
Prod-
sounds like the alternate version of what Saban named its localization of Kamen Rider.
Oh no! I hadn't even. It sounds like a playset from Playmobil.
Little bit.
Am I bad to know what I actually know what that is? So now my childhood is trying to punch me.
Black Friday is around the corner. Get your snot-nosed dipshit brats this Universe Heroes playset from Playmobil. Give us your money, dick.
Gotta love it. All right, I'd say now's a good time to start diving into the actual topics. Now,
I hate to interrupt, but there is one major piece of info that we forgot to mention during the topics, and that's SMG4 coming to an end.
Oh yeah.
Oh
So
yeah,
for-
yeah, I forgot to mention that.
So yeah, for those who don't know, SMG4, he's been in YouTube for quite a while. I want to say like 2011, and he's, as we all know now, he's one of the producers for Glitch Productions, and
Yes.
it all started with his own channel SMG4. But now he's bringing his main channel to an end solely because he feel like he has accomplished all that he has wanted to do with his own videos. So now he'll be ending his channel's run on December 7th, but will be keeping the channel up.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I have a
cool.
lot of good memories with SMG4, and while it is sad to see him go, I understand why he would want to end his series here, because at some point you have to understand that you're starting to run out of stories to tell, and given his workload of being both a producer at Glitch Productions and trying to juggle a full-time YouTube animation channel, I can understand why one had to go.
Yeah.
Makes perfect
And
sense.
even though I may not have, and even though I stopped following him for quite some time, it's just still nice to see him finally bring things to a nice conclusion.
Another YouTuber who retired on a high note. See, YouTubers, you don't need to do stuff with kids to end off.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But you're not wrong, though.
Amazing.
Oh, that hit me somewhere.
Savage.
That was psychic damage.
Yes, it was.
And emotional damage.
Do we have the
Yep.
Steven meme ready?
No, but I can insert it. Anywho, let's go ahead and dive into the actual show topics. Since Ziv wasn't able to make it to this particular podcast, we won't be able to have his normal wrestling segment. So instead, we'll be going right into the Lorcana segment. What do you got for us?
A whole lot, but we got some funny reveals, some interesting cards, and even some promotional stuff. I would talk about this recent DLC, aka Lorcana's YCS, if you will. But that's a confusing fucking mess, and we will be here all day, so... Instead, I'm just going to start off by saying that I may have pulled a Rada, and thus I am never going to escape the allegations. So, last podcast, for deck themes, I bitched and whined about how Zootopia as a theme does not have a fucking cohesive strategy. Recently Set 10 said, "Hold my beer," and they got a shit ton of cards and an actual game plan. Said new cards take up the structure, one of the starter decks for this set, actually. And I will actually post the full list because we were shown those. So this is the first one on the case, Sapphire Steel. And then for the second one, we have Spectacular Specters, which is Sapphire Emerald. And, oh boy... Now I can make Nanashi something, I suppose. I don't know.
It's something.
But yeah, Zootopia has a functional game plan now. Their entire gimmick is that they're, detectives. So they have detective synergies, type-wise, and also their game plan is basically making it difficult as fuck for your opponent to remove them from the case. They literally gain the ability to resist lingering damage. Because fun.
Fun, fair, and balanced form of card design.
No, granted, resist is like a mechanic that's like underutilized, but I'm just gonna... God, if I could get the fucking bundle. But
Hold up.
yeah, we got some interesting cards, essentially, from this. And
Who's
as
doing this rotation now?
Wait, is this gonna be like a Bermuda Triangle, I give everyone resist kind of war crime?
So let me go over them. So, Chief Bogo calling the shots. During your turn, he takes no damage, because of course. And he's also DNA surgery, so he makes any generic character you have a detective to fit the synergy. Also, Judy, lead detective, and Nick Wild, persistent investigator, got some cool enchanted alt arts for their enchanted rarities. Honestly, fun. And as if that wasn't enough, goddamn, Lorcana, did we need more Zootopia promotional stuff? Because holy fuck. If you go to Cineplex or Cinemark in the US, you can be given a glimmer version of putting it all together as a promotional card. So, yeah, they were really going all out for this support wave. But we got a few noteworthy themes as well. We got Gargoyles Chief, and we got the full roster.
Let's go!
They have a freeway range of colors to choose from for your 2-color deck. All of the Demona stuff, because, you know, Amethyst represents magic to a degree. She's purple, Goliath is red, and, well, you can interchange them, essentially. Goliath and Demona are kind of like the figureheads of these respective color combinations, which makes a lot of sense, actually. They also introduced the new classification of, well, Gargoyle, who each share the inherent abilities Stone by Day, to adapt their, you know, show slogan. Anyway, if you have 3 or more cards in your hand this character cannot ready, that's not a big fucking issue because of their beefy-ass stats that will make your opponent question what the hell to do without, you know, damaging themselves per se. And then, you know, even Demona has some support stuff, like the Grimorum Arcanorum. Whenever an opposing character becomes exerted, you gain a lore. Amethyst has a lot of utilities with that effect, so very funny. And because we complained about the whole Dumbo evasive dumb shit this meta, we got another ability, which was funnily enough introduced with Lexington. Alert. Think Reach from Magic the Gathering.
I actually had no idea that was a new keyword.
Yeah, so the effect keyword alert basically allows characters with it to challenge as if they had evasive. Like, Reach can challenge flying characters in Magic despite not having flying, basically.
That doesn't seem that bad.
No, it's not. It's a way to balance the fucking meta, but hey, it's fun. And then Goliath Clan Leader. God, I love this art. He has 2 abilities, the typical Stone by Day claws all of the gargoyles have. And then Dusk to Dawn. At the end of each player's turn, if they have more than 2 cards in their hand, they choose and discard cards until they have 2. If they have fewer than 2 cards in their hand, they draw until they have 2. This helps with the stipulation of, you know, Stone by Day.
I hate everything about that statement.
Yes, basically Goliath is like, if I'm gonna be playing with two or less cards in my hand, you're gonna be playing that way too, mister.
So Goliath makes you believe in Opa Infernity style.
Essentially. Oh, and we also did get 2 Xanatos cards that are also interchangeable between the 2. Because double scheming Saturday morning cartoon-ass guy, it just does that. When you play this character, you discard a card that deals 2 damage. An early removal option, and also reduces your hand size so the gargoyles can act. Because why not? So yeah, this is looking pretty fun. I may actually build these, get the full core if I get the money. Because the boxes have been released.
Yeah, I want to build the deck as well. Because, like, well, this looks pretty fun. I just don't know, like, which colors I should go for.
But then after that, because it was also highlighted, like, I think a year or 2 ago, we also got some goodies of the Black Cauldron finally revealed. And let me tell you, there is a very funny card among this batch. It has 2 strategies, you know, you got the heroes, but, you know, the Horn King is aura farming too much for me to ignore his strategy, so I'm just gonna play him instead. But the notable cards are the Black Cauldron and 2 specific Horn Kings that I actually free of them. So Black Cauldron is a drop-free item that says the Cauldron calls. You tap it, pay 1 to put a character from your graveyard under this item face up, then rise and join me. Do the same thing, you get to play that card from under this card for free. Because adapting the show mechanic of the Cauldron itself.
Why not? Next thing you're gonna tell me there's a way to untap this, and then use it again.
Oh yes, there actually is. It's the Castle of the Horn King.
God damn it.
Do you ever know when to not talk?
No, I don't.
So there's technically 2 cards that synergize well with this, but Castle of the Horn King is the most notorious one. Because once during your turn, whenever a character quests while here, you may ready a chosen item. So if you're going the blue, sapphire, ramp, and aggro route, you're going to have a lot of expendable ink, and well,
boy.
I'm sure you can imagine what happens when you stack the Black Cauldron, right?
Yeah.
Rise, my army.
Our time has arrived.
Anyway, the
I just
Horn
heard
King-
Black Cauldron, and I'm thinking of that one combo in Magic with Witch's Cauldron and the Cat Familiar.
funniest thing. And then we got the Horn King Wicked Ruler, Shift 2. Whenever one of your other characters is banished in a challenge, you may return that card to your hand and discard a card. Interchanging synergies. You know, you get to choose what gets revived from the Black Cauldron. And then the Horn King Triumphant Ghoul, drop 2. During your turn, if one or more cards have left a player's discard this turn, he can just become a free quester. Gee, I wonder what's the most important item that can do this.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Exactly.
It's surely a mystery.
Wait, hold on. If you do this like multiple times, does that mean he just gets like 2 lore every single time?
Lorcana, it's typically a soft once per turn sort of thing, so unless...
Okay.
I didn't hear not one thing of once per turn on that.
Wait, hold on. I reread the effect, and yeah, it's just like during your turn, like throughout the whole turn. It doesn't like
no, that's even funnier then, actually.
That's
But,
Yeah.
who could possibly abuse that?
See, you playing with fire there, because as soon as you say that, watch how somebody give it the violation.
Oh, I'm very much hoping someone does. It'd be the funniest shit. There was one last theme nobody expected because, you know, this set is essentially the spooky Halloween set. So, here are some 2 noteworthy cards from the new theme added in. Who remembers the Disney short of Ichabod Crane and the Headless Horseman? Or whatever they fucking called it.
Me?
I do know of the 2013 show.
So, we got the Headless Horseman Cursed Rider and Ichabod Crane scared out of his mind. Ichabod Crane, 2-quester who can just recycle himself as a resource, very funny. And the Headless Horseman, once again, I'm loving this artwork. Witching Shift 5 and Witching Hour. When you play this character, each player draws free cards and discards free cards at random. And then you choose an opposing character and deal 2 damage to them for each action card discarded this way.
Oh. Judging by that Ichabod thing, I thought this was Ichabod Crane, not a fucking crystal beast.
Yeah, it'd be like that. We also did get a reprint of a very fun removal thing for Red, Dragonfire. Loving the alt art, once again. Yeah, the artists just go hard for no fucking reason. I don't know why. They don't get paid enough, probably. No, who am I kidding? Everyone's a nerd on that design team. Such a nerd that they made another dumbass Daisy card.
You showed me that the other day.
Daisy Duck Paranormal Investigator. Shift 4 with the support trait, meaning that whenever she quests, she can add her attack stat to another character of yours. And while this character is exerted, any card your opponent plays in the Inkwell, aka your resource system, is exerted. She is a fucking floodgate.
Fun, yippee.
Gee, Daisy, how come Ravensburger gives you 2 broken cards?
Because my character has nothing else.
But it's not all in vain, because we got sneak peeks for set 11, 12, and 13, or at least what to expect from them. We already talked about Winter Spell, and how from the cute cover art of the set, we were definitely getting Stitch stuff. But then they come out and reveal, oh yeah, you know who else is coming? Motherfucking Darkwing Duck.
Let's fucking go.
Hold up, what in the card games on motorcycles did you say?
Darkwing Duck is coming to set 11.
And there's also the 9/11 movie.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's going to be a show title, I think.
Quite possibly.
But yeah, we got reveals of the covers for the next 2 sets and just what they, or at least the next set, and well, we got a reveal of what's coming in the next set after that. So, Wilds Unknown, set 12, will be unveiling the first Pixar theme to come to the game, which is, well, Toy Story. Fitting, because it was the first Pixar movie.
Fair enough.
So, with a title like Wilds Unknowns and this introduction of Pixar, I could honestly see them putting Up into the game alongside Toy Story. It would be fitting. It really would.
We are getting closer and closer to be able to play a Maya Hawk deck.
And in set 13, you know, they revealed another Pixar theme that's going to be on its way, and I don't know how to feel about this. I've never seen the movie. I've heard mixed things here and there, but we got Turning Red on the scene.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know if this movie is good or bad. I just heard 50-50 here and there.
It's funny when it wants to be, but the problem is it's an adolescent development movie, so it's for a very, very small audience.
Oh, so just like some Disney romance movies fun.
Yeah, basically. It is funny though.
But yeah, those reveals are on the way. And before I reveal the last thing, there were 2 other cards in this set, because we went over the Whisper cards last podcast, and they got more. But, these 2 are kind of fucking stupid.
Oh dear.
So, we got Aerial Ethereal Voice, a 4-drop with the ability to boost ADK, put a card face down under this character. And, you know, because TCG players be wonky, they did update the rules to specify that, well, a card under another card is not treated as a character. Gee, I wonder who they were talking about with that. And she has the ability Command Performance. Once during your turn, whenever you play a song, if there's a card under it, you may draw a card. Song decks, you have the best card ever now. And Lady Tremaine, Sinister Socialite, boost 2. Whenever this character quests, if you Expedient Schemes, whenever this character quests, if you put a card under her this turn, you may play an action card with cost 5 or less from your discard for free, then put it on the bottom of your deck instead of putting it back in the grave. So anyway, you can play Dragonfire for free again.
Wait, so what you're telling me is these Bestiches are just bootleg Xyz monsters that just say free advantage every day?
Think of it.
Whispers. I know we went over it the last time, but Whispers are basically like ghostly versions of the characters after their respective pages got ripped out of a fucking book, lore-wise. And to get their bonus effects, you gotta feed the top card of your deck to them, essentially.
Anyways, Phoenix, think of it like a gauge in Vanguard terms.
Oh, okay. I still think this is more cracked than a basket full of eggs.
There was one more thing, and it's more so a joke thing that the community has been doing. So, when it comes to color combination names, you know, the community was like, let's call blue purple Blurple, and then let's call blue green Baja Blast. Unironically, that's what they're fucking calling that.
That's what the actual team is calling it?
That's what the community is calling it. I wouldn't be surprised if the team got in on it, but still.
Okay.
So the community then recently got together and said, why are we calling this color combination red-blue when we can call it by its preferred name, you know? Anyway, here's my Ruby Dooby Blue deck.
Wonderful.
Now that is a show title.
Yeah.
Ruby Dooby Blue.
That's a show title. That's a show
We
title.
got some work to do now.
Jokes aside, there was this last card that's a replacement for Popsicle, which we lost in the rotation. Ink Runner, and this might honestly be better than Popsicle at this rate in this current format. When you play this item, draw a card, and you pay 1 and exert it to have a character gain reach in case you're up against those evasive matchups. And oh boy, this is... I hope this does not get abused to hell like Popsicle did.
Well, to me, Popsicle will get an RIP it deserves. That being rotten pieces.
Fair enough. But yeah, I hope you all had a good time with this segment. I'm wrapping it up here. That is all I had.
All right, and thank you for that. Ran a little long, but it was definitely entertaining.
Yeah, I tried to speedrun it, but they gave me a lot to work with this month.
I was gonna say, sounds like there are a lot of shit to cover.
Completely understandable. The next segment on the list would be the Digimon segment. What do you got for us, buddy?
Okay, well, we've got quite a few things to go over, so there's not really much to go over outside the card game. We just had the few comic updates to Digimon Liberator, as well as a few handful of new episodes of Digimon Beat Break. But going into the card game, we had the release of BT22 Hacker's Slumber, which... but BT23, rather. Not 22. 22 was Cyber Eden. Anyway, yeah, Hacker's Slumber is a pretty crazy set, to say the least. So for those who don't know, I've actually have a ton of decks to update thanks to this set, from Royal Knights, Jesmon, Eaters, the CS deck, just to name a few. It's quite the insane set, but from it, probably the best deck is what's known as the Hoodie Loop, which is basically a pseudo OTK deck using, not pseudo OTK, but just straight up OTK using Hoodiemon, and it's quite scary from what I've heard.
And the deck consists of mostly level 4s.
Yeah, and it's also just friggin' like Diet Armor Rush, I want to call it.
I wouldn't say it's like Armor Rush, more like Rookie Rush. Well, in this case, it's Champion Rush for details. Since your main offense is the Hoodiemon, and like whatever level 4s you can spawn. And combine that with Erica, which has an inherit to give Alliance.
Yeah.
And combine that with Hoodiemon's own Alliance, and you are going to be hitting stupid hard.
Yeah, it's friggin' double Alliance.
Yeah.
Oh, that just reminds me of bunnies.
Yeah, Bunnies was the originator. Yeah, it's a lot more consistent.
Okay, well, we do actually have some new reveals concerning the newest product, the advanced deck Amethyst Mandala. Nearly all the cards for this deck, for this structure deck, have been revealed. We're just missing 2 new cards and probably some reprints, and also whatever's going to be like the rare gold card. But anyway, in terms of the new cards, we've got a total of 10 to go over so far. So beginning with the non-holographic cards, we have a new Viximon with the inherited effect where when you use an option card with the Ommu Jutsu or plugin trait, Onmu Jutsu being basically their newest option, it can digivolve into a Digimon with Cubimon, Taomon, or Sakumon in the name from hand with the cost reduced by 3. Because they know they fricked up with Digivolution plugin S, so why not just give us an egg version of that? Totally not gonna backfire whatsoever.
It's not like evolving from mostly free is good or anything, even if it's once per turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, when you say shit like that, because I get worried, because as soon as you say that, you're just going to see violation after violation.
I mean, pre-Banlist, Sakumon was basically one of the best decks of the format, so...
Yeah.
Anyway, we have a new Cubimon, which is a searcher for the archetype, adding a Renamon, Cubimon, Taomon, Sakuya, or Rika Nonaka from the top deck, as well as an Omnijutsu or plugin trait card after revealing top 3 cards of your deck. And you get this effect either when digivolving or when moving. So
It was only
breeding area to battle area.
It was only a matter of time before a Battlemon core is no longer unique.
Unfortunately.
When I
And
look at
inherited
this
effect is
Cubimon,
it's
Sorry.
inherited is just a simple barrier. So if it will be deleted by battle, you can trash your top security card instead.
Sakuyamon just dumped Starmon for this Cubimon.
Basically. So the new Taomon has the on-play on-evolve effect where it stuns one of the opponent's Digimon from activating their when Digivolving effect until the end of the next turn, and it also gives minus 3000 DP. And has the when attacking once per turn effect to play an on Mujutsu or plug-in trait card from the hand or from under one of your tamers without paying the cost. We'll get into that a bit later. The inherited is the end of attack once per turn by trashing your top security. One of your Digimon with Sakuyamon in its name unsuspends.
Because why not?
Yeah. As for the new Rika Nanaka, she has the start of main phase on play effect where you can place an option card with the on Mujutsu or plug-in trait from the hand underneath her to draw one and gain one memory. And when your Renamon, Cubimon, Taomon, or Sakuyamon attacks, you can suspend here to play one of those option cards with as high or low of a use cost as that Digimon's level from under her without paying the cost. So for example, if you attack with the aforementioned Cubimon, you can play one of the aforementioned option cards at a play cost 5 or less. Speaking of the new option cards, both of them can ignore color requirements if you have a tamer. High-speed plugin H has the security effect where until your turn ends, one of your opponent's Digimon or tamers can't suspend, then it's added to the hand. On main, you may link this card to one of your Digimon without paying the cost, then one of your opponent's Digimon or tamers can't suspend until their turn ends. So now they're stealing Appmon's homework.
Yeah.
And while linked, it provides jamming, so won't be deleted in battles against security Digimon. The last option card currently revealed is Defense Plugin F. Security effect: de-digivolve to one of the opponent's Digimon, then add to the hand. On main, link it to one of your Digimon without paying a cost. Then, until your opponent's turn ends, one of your Digimon gains Reboot and 3KD and plus 3 KDP. And the linked effect of R1 linked, Blocker. And as a reference, you can link either of these cards for a cost of 2. Oh, and by the way, did I mention that while linked, plus 2 KDP?
I wanted to bring that up. But both of these plugins give a 2 KDP boost, and also they could be linked to any level 3 or higher Digimon.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Because God hates us.
Boy.
And that brings us to the SR cards that have been revealed. Starting off with the new Renamon. When moving or on play, by trashing one card in your hand, you may return an on Mujutsu or plug-in trade option from your trash to your hand, and a simple barrier inherit. Pretty solid
Just
effect,
like Huey.
given the cards that are under Sakumon's belt. Especially useful when you want to recycle that one of Digivolution plugin S. Next, Sakuramon is the latest Digimon to have an Ace evolution, which means it's only a matter of time before we get an advanced deck of Gallantmon where he'll receive an Ace Evo. So of course, Blast Evo, as every Ace Digimon has, as well as the Overflow -4. She has Alliance, and on play when Digivolving, when attacking as a once per turn, you may play one Fikes Pop. We may play one Pipe Fox token, which is a yellow Digimon with 6 KDP and blocker. Then you may use an option card with the on Mujutsu or plug-in trait from the hand or under your tamers for free. So she's definitely a lot more on the defensive style. So we'll see how Sakyu can manage going forward. I mean, especially since one of their level 6 Sakyas is limited.
Yeah. Ori.
What?
I'm gonna correct you on one thing. The new Renamon cannot add back plugin S.
It's
thank
trait lock.
Flick.
Yeah,
How-
it specifically adds an option with the plugin trait, not name.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Like,
plugin
I
S
wanted
does
to
not-
point that out as well.
They do. So yeah, thankfully they want you to forget plugin S for the better.
Yeah. So in terms of plugins you can recover from this effect, it's only the 2 new ones.
W.
So,
Oh,
I
wow.
just realized you could OTK with the new Sakuyamon Ace.
Oh yeah, you 100% can.
Oh, of course. And speaking of Sakuyamon, we got a new maid mode or Miko mode. Miku mode. What? Can you imagine that?
Miku?
Can you imagine that a Digimon that has Miku mode? they just turn into
I have all
a
these-
Miku
Had a
cosplay.
Miku dressed up as
Hold on.
Agumon. It could happen.
Yeah, I have all of these cards in my hand, and I can't get rid of this Magnamon X on the board. Hatsune Miku.
No, but if someone for real summons Hatsune Miku, I'm just going to laugh.
I mean, to be fair, there's probably a card game out there where you can use Miku.
There is. It's called Weiss Schwarz.
Yeah,
Thank
that is a thing, but also just go onto Photoshop or GIMP and put Miku's hair onto Gabumon and put that on a Digimon card. There, you got Miku.
No!
Anyway,
No!
back on
We're
topic.
gonna crucify him again.
Anyway, back on topic. Sakuyamon Miko maid mode digivolves from regular. You can digivolve it from regular Sakuyamon for 1 cost. On play or when digivolving, don't know why you would play a Digimon that has a play cost of 11. You may use an on Mujutsu or plug-in trait card from hand or from under your tamers for free. And during all turns once per turn, when you use option cards or your security stack is removed from, by placing one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP as the bottom security card, trash their top security. So pretty decent removal, in a sense, I guess. And that brings us to the final card currently, the eponymous Amethyst Mandala with the Onmujutsu trait. It's a 6 cost, which a little pricey, but let's see what we've got to work with here. When
I mean, you're
effects
gonna be
track
playing it for-
this card from security, activate security effects. Which, by the way, the security effect is one opponent's Digimon gets minus 9,000 DP for the turn. Alright? Which is a very solid DP reduction, but it's no Heaven's Judgment now, is it? Then again,
No.
what else is going to compare to Heaven's Judgment?
Revelation of
Yeah.
Light Stack.
True. Anyway, while face up in security during all turns, when any of your Digimon with Renamon, Cubimon, Taomon, or Sakuyamon in their names would leave the battle area, other than by battle, by trashing this card, one of those Digimon don't leave. And on main, draw 1, then place it face up as the bottom security card. Quite defensive. Overall, even though we're missing 2 more cards for this advanced deck, I'm kinda impressed with what we've got so far. I'm looking forward to see what the final 2 cards are gonna be. As for the advanced deck itself, it's coming out on December 5th. And I don't know if there's anything else concerning the card game.
Yeah, no,
So-
that's
Alright. Yeah, that's it. Overall, that's it. So, looking forward to seeing you all next month for the final 2 cards of this advanced deck, and maybe some more card game news.
So,
Back to
with
you.
the plugins being pseudo-equip cards, can we get Granny into the card game?
Please.
Like, they're
Who's to say?
stealing Apon's homework. Might as well fully commit. Get a digital being as a... Give me Beelzemon's bike as a equip card in Digimon, please!
Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Or they could just cast neutral special and wield gun.
We're ready.
For the Digimon section.
Well, then, we'll go ahead and move into the next section, which would be Pokemon if Yosh had shown up, but it looks like he couldn't make it here out of work. The only news that I have pre-written here is that apparently a very well-known player of the game, Wolfray VGC, is retiring.
Yeah, and it's not less retiring, but more so not going to public events, mostly because of him being what's the word without getting Twitch upset?
Ruby Blue Bowl.
Fucking cuckoo bananas.
No. He's been okay. You know what? Just gonna say he was touched inappropriately.
Ah, okay.
I mean, we literally brought up a similar thing when talking about TwitchCon, and I don't think Twitch is going to be mad.
We were pretty lenient on that. Well, then we'll go ahead and just move into the next topic then, which would be the Cardfight Vanguard segment. What do you guys got for us?
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
Okay, so aside from reveals, which I am not gonna go over because there is a lot to go over, and we're not gonna be here all day. But the big thing, Banlist, cause who would have thunk? So it's a really short ban list. So we have 2 cards going from 2 back to 4. And those being Scarlet Flamebow General Sturgna and Knight of Formosity Charmet? That's how I'm pronouncing it. And as my wife is getting more neutered, Trick Moon is restricted to 1. Because turns out a card charge 1 that you can just play for free from drop of every single turn is too good. Who would have thunk? And there are also like some cosmetics, which I will admit do look pretty good. Like we have a play mat, storage box, deck holder, and 2 sleeves featuring favorite champ Victor. Which, looking at all of these, they look amazing. And I don't know if this is a new card since I don't remember it, but
it's old.
Okay. Okay, in that case, we're gonna be getting Dauntless Drive Dragon as a prize card. I don't know why we're getting a random V Premium card as a prize card, but here we are.
Yeah, they're trying to bring back premium. I'm saying this with quotation marks.
Of course.
But yeah, I got words to say about that.
Okay. Well, in terms of product schedules, the Buddy Fight collab is actually releasing in the West in 2 weeks, so that's great. We got a release date, I believe, for the English side. Let me double check. Okay, yeah, I think it might be. So the 2 Hikari Master Deck sets are going to be releasing on April 24th of next year. So if you want to go the if you want to go the Kenta Sanctuary route or Dark States route for Leo, there you go. You have your choice. We also have a Lunar New Year card of next year featuring Erica, who is actually, no, I'm not gonna say it because spoilers, just in case. I don't know. Go watch Divines. It's actually pretty good. We got a plant token featuring Urara, not the Musume, but the other pink-haired girl. That should be cherished.
Fair enough.
And that is pretty much all I got because I'm not gonna go over the reveals. Most of it being from Lyrical. Because why not? We're having a Lyrical set after all.
Fair enough.
No, but one thing for y'all is normally I didn't pick up Varga because of the price, but if there's a Varga deck set, I will be picking up Varga.
Well, we aren't getting a Varga deck set as far as I know, which is a bit of a shame, but you know what? It's fine.
All right, well then I guess we'll go ahead and move into the Weiss Schwarz segment.
Yeah.
All right, well, there hasn't been any information about the Bushiroad Championship Series yet that I've been able to find, but we do have some new product information that was revealed on a product stream just a couple of days ago. The new Azure Lane Volume 2 set has officially released, so if anybody's interested in that, feel free to pick it up. But we did get some new product reveals. First off, Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest is dropping on March 13th of next year. We finally got confirmation on that. As well as Oshinoko Volume 2 on March 27th, and Fujimi Fantasia Bunko Volume 2 on April 24th, which is what I've been waiting for, because now I can finally make the Slayers deck, I think.
Give me another Gurren Lagann set. I want a Super Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Give it to me, Bushiroad!
We're still waiting for it, man. We have earned a movie pack, and we just have not gotten it yet.
Yeah.
Now, we haven't gotten dates confirmed, but we also got some new products coming. They have revealed that we are getting Overlord Volume 3, Bang Dream 10th Anniversary, and the Blue Archive anime set. But I'm still more interested in the Fantasia Bunko pack. And that's all the Weiss Schwarz news, so that means we can deep dive right into the Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yippee!
Yippee.
Okay, so...
Yo, Rotten working its magic once again. Now the worst archetype has a free +4.
I had to take 2 different breathalyzer tests when I heard that.
Alright, well, first things first, Genesis format has apparently been fairly successful. So much so that they've had 2-point augments in the last month alone to try and balance everything out.
Yeah, because they didn't account for the goddamn FTKs.
Well, that's just short-sighted on their part.
I do like the fact that as soon as they see stuff that is problematic, something that we should have for the TCG, Konami actually does something about it to make it, if not unplayable, more so harder to play.
Agreed. Now, I did just get notified about something that's kind of hilarious. YCS Nagoya was topped by a 60-card Egyptian god mix. Now, bear in mind,
forgot about that.
Good old OCG topping.
Now, bear in mind, they have access to a card that we do not.
Yeah.
It's basically a bunch of cards shambled together to make a shit ton of tribute fodder for the Egyptian gods, so they could easily shit out Palacti, which is an instant win.
Basically, yes. It was an FTK deck, but it was a 60-card Mitsurugi Lightsworn Egyptian God mix, just generated a shit ton of bodies, and won with an FTK combo, but the fact that Egyptian God cards were involved in the ultimate win condition still makes me laugh.
Yeah.
All of them,
Reminds me of-
it wasn't any individual god, it was all of them.
I know.
And their fused form, which we still don't have here in the West. Konami, what are you doing?
Yeah,
We'll
I don't
get that
know why
when
we
get Pandora
don't.
Giga Rays.
Yeah, I don't know why we don't have either, but reminds me of the time I saw a similar deck like ages ago because, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro replays in the past, they had a lot of that dumb stuff with Herekia. There was one that stood out, and it was a sort of hero slop deck with Stratos as a funny starter. I don't know how you transition from Stratos 1-card combo into Halactia, but sure.
Let's go ahead and cover the Master Duel stuff, because there's not a lot of it. First off, they released a new ban list. That goes into effect today.
I only know of one card, and, well, just shows, like, how much of a mistake that card was. And that's coming from someone who actually did use it.
Well, they banned Artifact Mjolnir, Evil Swarm Ouroboros, Apollosa Boa the Goddess, and Anti-Spell Fragrance.
Yep.
They limited to 1 X Ryzeal, Malice Chessy Cat, Sword Ryzeal, and Call by the Grave.
Shame that Call by the Grave had to be limited, but hey, Reddit complained too much, so...
They semi-limited Roland Lockbird.
Okay.
And they unlimited Labyrinth Chandraglier and Stovey Torby.
Chandraglier.
I still remember seeing some debates that Konami was never going to ban Apollosa because she has an alt art, and they want people to get it because money.
Well, yeah, but they said the same thing about a lot
Now
of
look at
cards.
what happened.
Gee, how many other cards got banned that had a cool alt art or rarity?
Imagine that. Now, let's see. They did announce a few new products and events. The Tryout Duel Master Duel Beginnings event, which was the Day 1 Master Duel Card Pool and Banlist event. And they gave you a Grenmaju, Tri-Brigade, and Thunder Dragon trial deck to try out if you didn't want to build one of your own.
The only thing I remember, I saw the post, and, well, that event, like, why would anyone want to experience Herald meta again?
I don't know. Why would anyone want to experience GOAT format again?
Honestly,
It's a classic format. That's all there is to it.
let's say, as troublesome as GOAT could be, I feel like the release date meta of Master Duel was just AIDS times by 10 somehow.
It was definitely awkward. But it's at least interesting. Let's see, and they gave us a bunch of new packs. Selection Pack Beat of the Boss Rush, which is just the BES Gradius Import Pack. Selection Pack Future Begins 0, which gave us support for Utopia, Sky Striker, Lunalite, Monarch, and Primite.
Okay.
Secret Pack Draconic Courtesy, which is a reallocation pack for Dragon Maid. Secret Pack Spacetime Vortex, which is Galaxy Eyes. Secret Pack Contract of the Soul, which is Fiendsmith.
Sounds like the name of the DDD pack, though.
Kind of. And Secret Pack Supreme Strike, which is Mathmech. And now that we got that piece of shit out of the way, we can get to the actual game. We also got a ban list.
Yeah, it was an emergency list too, but real quick, back to the Mathmech pack name. I just now had the mental image of all of the Mathmech monsters wearing the Supreme jacket and t-shirt.
By any means necessary.
Yes, by any means necessary, they gotta have it.
Show title.
Anyways.
Alright, so they banned 7 cards. Arch Nemesis Protoss, Artifact Mjolnir, Bury Statue of the Drought and Inferno, Fossil Dynapachycephalo, Evil Swarm Ouroboros, and Dimensional Barrier.
Basically, they raised 2 middle fingers to stun players and said, get bent.
Learn to play the game.
People were asking why Barrier Statue of the Heavens and of the Abyss were spared, but it's like, you know how many Dark and Light decks we just have in and out of the meta that they wouldn't be effective as people think they would be?
Not to mention, they're not as easy to search now as those.
Yeah, that too. I don't even think, to this day, I don't think fairies just have a generic search option, especially in the form of a spell card.
Not to my knowledge.
Dude, imagine imagine the day fairies get that. Wadapun's gonna be a $100 card.
Yeah.
Also, if I had a nickel for every time Barrier Statue of the Infernos got banned in its entire lifetime, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's worth having more than once.
Oh yeah, it was in Rush Duel, and then they said, fuck that, nope.
Yup.
Now, as far as new products released into the TCG, we finally have the Chronicles deck Fallen and the Virtuous, which is cool. And they released OTS Pack 29, which has 3 ultimate rares, K966A Jokol, Cupsy Yummy Way, and Kidu Dragotail. Now, as far as upcoming products, we were supposed to get Legendary 5Ds decks today, but it looks like it was delayed for 2 weeks to November 21st.
I mean, delay or not, from the sneak peek reveals of it product-wise, honestly, the fact that someone on Konami, actually made the conscious decision to give the poor people the strong staples for a change, especially the pearly, especially the
Charmies.
Yeah, the mole charmies. I don't know why the fuck I said pearlies.
It's fine.
Pearlies probably eats the fuck out of them though, but whatever. But yeah, they gave us some old charmies as well across all 3 of them, so
they might actually be affordable now.
Yeah, finally.
Finally.
Let's see. We got a slew of reveals for Burst Protocol, which is releasing in the OCG on October 25th. The Magnet Warrior support, which is 3 monsters, a fusion, and a spell.
Oh, yeah.
But the Magnet Warrior stuff is funny. I like that their main card is also a bonding spell. As someone discovered, you can use that one funny Bastion card to search it. The funny
Duoteron.
Yeah. Yeah, Duoteron is just an honorary Magnet Warrior card now, and you all have to live with that.
Go figure.
I mean, to be fair, with like how the new Magnet Warriors are being a Bastion card and all, it makes sense.
Yeah. I have tested them out, and they do work well on their own. And I have worked out a build with Adamanticators, which is honestly pretty strong. I mean, not meta strong, but...
I mean, at this rate, if you have a rock deck, how are you going to tell me that you're not playing an Adamancipator engine at this point?
Exactly.
Unless you're playing Geminites.
The only...
Here's the thing with rock decks. There's a 50-50 chance... No, yeah, there's like a sort of 50-50 chance that you either A, have an Adamancipator engine, or B, you're playing fossils with that shit. Both are just generic rock stuff at this point.
More or less.
Yeah.
Or chances are, another chance in that 50-50, you just melded both together like Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, pretty much. The new Springan support was announced as well, in which we got a new main deck monster that's a Tri-Brigade Springan's hybrid card and a rank 4.
I think it's pretty fire.
Yeah,
it is fire attribute, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because lore! Now you can have two archetypes be racist against the Furions, or, I mean, not the Sprite people, the funny lightning people. Insert Kit racist joke here.
Right. Let's see. There's the new Konami Arcade support, which gave the BES and Gradius 3 monsters and a unifying spell.
Because why not?
Yeah, and I've been testing the Gradius ship stuff, and now it's pretty much it's agreed that BES, well, quote unquote BES, is now good as a machine pile because of course.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
It didn't really change much for the Gradius ships other than making them searchable.
Yeah, but when you give them 2 searches and circular times 5.
Yeah, BES are in a weird spot where if you want to go the boss rush route that they were most noted for, you gotta make some sacrifices.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you can run raw with them for funny attack numbers.
On the subject of BES, I've been reminded of an anime card that is, how do I put this lightly? Complete dog shit.
I know what you're talking about, and I'm just going to cut the suspense. It's a trap card it's a normal trap that allows you to activate a continuous spell during your opponent's turn. Character used this to play boss rush that he set for whatever reason during Jaden's turn. And to this day, being reminded of that, I'm like, why didn't you just activate it right then and there?
Probably because he needed the normal summon.
He could have normal summoned first and then activated it!
No, you cannot activate it in the same turn that you normal summon at all, period.
What the fuck? Why does it have that I don't remember that on Boss
Read Boss Rush.
It's been ages.
BES was a deck that was made.
Hold up.
Hold on.
I'm looking at Boss Rush right now. It says you cannot activate this card if you normal summoned or set this turn.
Yep.
And you also cannot normal summon or set while Boss
There
Rush
you go.
is out.
They weren't doing that for no reason.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense, but I still don't like it.
Well, of course. Boss Rush was
You
meant
can
to be
activate Worm Call during your opponent's turn with this card.
Uh-huh. Anyways, they also gave Exosister some more support, rank 4 and a spell that has basically turboed the deck.
They made Evil Nun Woman and the internet went crazy.
When do they not?
As it does.
Basically,
when nuns come in, when a new nun comes into the picture, of course the internet is gonna go crazy.
Like we basically went Awuga and
Yu-Gi-Oh players say nothing. Hot woman enters the room. Panting wolf memes or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's
then
literally that one cartoon wolf character where his eyes are bulging out and he's like trying to get over the table. If anyone remembers that.
Dude, I saw it when I was a kid. Of course I remember that.
Well, yeah, yes. And I'm glad you're as cultured as I am, Nanashi. But some people forget about that, and then it becomes fucking awkward.
It's literally where the
Hold
term
on.
wolf whistle
right back.
comes from.
You'd be surprised, but I'm glad I'm not alone here.
Of course you're not.
Also, as I like to call Exo-Sisters, Draco Future and his woman. Utopic Draco Future is literally just another boss for that deck.
I mean, it better fucking be with how splashable it is.
Yeah.
Anyways, Rescue Ace got some more support. They gave them a new main deck monster and a Link 4.
Those Rescue Ace monsters not good. They're not great. Nah.
And for the best part, the Link monster, they just pulled a Light and Darkness dragon.
Of course they did.
Why don't we just flip the image, bro?
Yeah.
Let's see. Then they gave Albaz some more support with a new main deck monster and an 8-star synchro.
They whitewashed Albaz.
They made him a circular.
Basically.
Okay, so
one too.
God, I
this is
can't.
what I
Yeah,
can't.
Albus is Latin for white, so fitting.
Yeah, it does make sense.
I can't believe he did the Michael Jackson treatment to himself.
So technically, his real name is Fallen of White.
Yeah, but
Yes.
you can't have that.
Well, I mean, is it any wonder that his...
No, hear me out. What if they did, but it's a Skull Servant card?
Oh, funny.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Funny. Anyway, does this mean that Albaz all this time at the start was just Uncle Ruckus with the skin condition?
Hold on, I remember Brandon being called something else in the OCG.
Stigmatica, I think it was
Yeah,
called.
Stigmata or something. Then there's a bunch of single cards they revealed that are kind of interesting. The trap card Arsenal Organization that dumps equip spells and then equips them.
Yo, for the legend's gonna go crazy.
Absolutely.
I
Topologic...
wonder what this is for, Guardians. It's Raphael's Guardians from Duel Monsters.
Probably. Topologic Blaster Dragon, which is a new Link 5 that shuffles cards back into the deck.
I will be playing this on
funny.
ABC.
Funniest thing. Back to the talk of Guardians and random cards that can support them. Remember that one random ass Pug card that is associated with Guardians and nobody for the life of them could nobody for the life of them could discern how it's connected to Guardians.
Just convenience.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Prince Pug.
Oh, Pup Prince. I guess is his name.
No, it's Prince Pug.
Why did it give him
Prince
Worm
of Pug.
Prince?
Oh no! So we also forgot about the other frickin' topologic monster, War Criminal.
Oh yeah, the
They're
one we
all war
don't talk
criminals.
about. Anyway, oh yes, the pre-errata Firewall War Criminal. Yes, that one for Kuzco to build his deck with. Yeah.
Topologic fuck you, dragon.
Right, the hand whip of Cusco, the hand whip specifically designed to kill Cusco, Cusco's hand whip. That hand whip.
Yes, that hand rip.
Did you hold on, Ori? Did you come up with that on the fly?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to put an animation or something in front of that.
Yeah.
Cusco's hand rip is a show title, by the way.
Yeah,
Please
yeah,
do.
This is just making me want to watch Cusco's new group again.
Another single that caught my attention, Sheena the Twin Storm Deities of Divine Thunder. First off, fucking too long of a name. Second off, it's a wind-based hand trap.
Oh yes, the new one.
They learned their lesson and not make hand traps have 0 attack, so you can't Aqua Dolphin the bitch.
Kinda.
You can still Aqua Dolphin as long as the hand trap has less attack than Aqua Dolphin.
Also true. Let's see, there's Art Mage Non-Finito, which is a new fusion that can be cheated out, sets spell and traps out of deck, and also fusion summons. So you can fusion your fusion to fusion.
Oh. And don't forget...
So the Fluffle standard, cool.
Basically. Then there's that new card, Dark Staring at the Blue Sky, which is some hand trap style negator body.
Some hand strap negator body.
What? Yeah. Now what I'm interested in though is the first penguin.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Okay,
The one card combo for Nanashi.
Well, it's
That
1.5. You need a discard body.
Yeah.
It's still done with one card in its effect, so you're Gucci. You
Hence,
got it.
hence the 0.5, my guy.
I'm ignoring the
Yeah.
0.5. Fuck you.
We have to keep the 0.5 in mind, otherwise we will always play into the minus.
I don't want to be sent to
So-
the minus dimension. That's worse than the Shadow Realm.
You need some tech tips. Then there's the Forbidden Ritual Art Trap, which can ritual summon from the grave and permits banishing from the graveyard as ritual material. That's something that spirits have been able to do for years. I don't know what you're going on about.
Exactly.
What's a spirit monster? No, we just gotta... My Relinquish has the best card now.
It's that bird that prevents you from drawing. That's what a fucking spirit monster is.
Yeah.
Oh yes, the spirit monster that killed itself alongside Chaos Emperor Dragon back then. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And then there's the new TCG archetype artwork reveal, which looks pretty good.
Okay, what if Jurassic Park, but everyone was Sauron from Marvel?
Pretty much.
You think this new TCG archetype's gonna be like most of them, where it's a promising first start followed by a mediocre second wave, or is it gonna be another one that defines the meta?
It's gonna be a 50-50 flip.
Yeah, TCG archetypes are always wonky. You either get something meta like Cosmo was back in like 2015, 2016, or you get something like Vendread, the first wave, very promising. I'd like to see these developments. What do you mean 4 waves in and they all suck? No!
Hold on.
No!
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. So you get either Mitsurugi or Warrock.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, for every Mitsurugi, Cosmo, Burning Abyss, there's like 10 Arby's.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, you can name a ton, like Dream Mirror, Tistina, Warrock.
Too many.
The aforementioned Arby.
I mean, the thing about this archetype, though, if it's actually going to be a dinosaur archetype because Jurassic Park theming, apparently, then that should put it a cut above the other trash we got because, well, generic dino stuff can help it out, so...
Well, that depends on if the archetype benefits from the Dino Engine, or the Dino Engine is hampered by the archetype's existence.
Yeah, that's going to be the other thing to mostly complain about once we see it.
I can't wait to find out, honestly.
But there is going to be one consistent. The baby will be popped.
Yeah, probably.
Okay,
if
you're
they
playing
don't-
dinosaurs.
We will never get away from the kick the baby strategy.
Listen, when
No, we won't.
when Angry Sabersaurus was revealed, I already made the Morgan Freeman documentary shit post about kicking the baby. So, Soul Eaten Overraptor laughs in the background as he too loves kicking babies.
Well, moving on, Terminal World 3 has finally revealed the Shaddoll support, which gives them a new main deck monster, 2 different fusions, and a new spell to play with, which is also Infernoid support.
Because lore!
I was about to say that, yeah. You will only ever play it in Infernoid as a freaking foolish target.
But
Yeah.
anyway,
I was actually looking forward to support because the new Wind fusion seemed kind of good. Especially better than the previous Wind Shaddoll fusion.
okay, Wendigo
Yeah,
just doesn't
let's not
exist,
talk about
Chief.
Wendigo.
Yeah, no one's gonna play
And then
Wendigo
the rest
unless
of
they're
the
doing
support
shitposts.
came out and it was just like, eh.
I have literally only ever seen Wendigo used once, and it was in a mock duel for a video by X Stevens' channel. That's the only time I've ever seen it used.
Oh yeah, dude fell off the face of the planet after that. Will we ever see him again?
Pendulum Era came, and he was just done, I guess.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But
Makes sense.
but as the Shaddoll player, my thoughts on this new stuff. So, main deck monster is really funny, being able to copy the effects of your flip Shadow monsters, which can become relevant, and also it being able to, fusion from Grave, which can lead into some other funny interactions. The new spell is a Search 2. I shouldn't have to elaborate why that's good.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 2 fusions, Wind Monster is a funny disruption, which can also work on your guys who love being face down. And then the second new fusion we got is, honestly, if Winda ever got banned, which honestly, even as a Shaddoll player, I'm like, yeah, that card needs to fucking go. We at least have a replacement now, because as it turns out, Shaddolls tend to have an issue of getting bricked with dark monsters and not being able to summon their archetype-specific stuff at times. And it's really fucking awful. And, well, I also, because we now have a good fusion monster, we have some funny text to work with. Those new wake-up cards are really funny.
That is true.
Actually, they're even funnier now. But there were 3 noteworthy tech cards I know I went over with Shaddolls in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel. 2 of them are Subterra cards. The Link 2, which can literally Foolish for no cost, so that can proc off a Shaddolls effect, and it can, float a monster, among other things. Honestly, probably better than the Shaddoll Link 2 we have.
By a wide margin, man.
Yes, Yes, why is the Construct a Link monster just a fucking fusion on feet, dude?
I tried playing that in a ton of different decks. The only deck I saw that had success with it was Penguins.
Yeah.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, so Link 2 Construct is fucky, but we got the Fiendish Link monsters, so that's whatever. Then they have the funny continuous spell, which protects your face-down monster your face-down stuff from targeting effects and can float into a flip monster if it's popped. And then, are you tired of instant fusion Winda? Well, I got a funny card for you. It's called Master of Ham. Because you summon it summons a flip monster from deck, which is really good. Actually, typically you go Master of Ham, summon the Wind Shaddoll that just E-tellies another person from deck. Because you do have ways of quick flipping, so that's fun. And then you go full combo from there. And also he's an Earth for Shekanaga, so always remember that.
Well, they also revealed the other Stellar Nova card, Stellar Nova Bonds.
Think I'd see the day Teller Knights and Sud Tellers have gay sex, damn.
And they gave us the final X-Saber support card, Saber Combination.
Which, that is good.
I want to point out, I believe on an earlier podcast, I did predict that the X-Sabers would get their own version of a rescue cat, and, well, I predicted correctly, and its first effect literally copies the old rule of priority, so
more or less.
As of now, you were able to play 6 rescue cats and X-Sabers.
It's definitely not a bad card. It's not a great card. It basically just allows them to do what they were already doing perfectly fine.
It offers a lot more swarming in the off chance they do get because if you summon rescue cat and X-Sabers and get ashed, you're gonna stumble a bit.
That is true.
So that's nice to at least have.
True.
And also, for the continuous spell, I'm kind of 50-50 with it. A lot of people brought up the 10 X-Saber thing, but it's like, at least it doesn't require different names. Good God.
That is true.
Yeah. If they said different names, I'm like, nah, fam, I'm good. You can stay over there.
At least this also includes the synchros that you're going to be, no doubt, using the synchro climb as well.
Let's see.
So that's not going to be hard to do.
Not really. Next up is the Vision promo they finally revealed, the 3 Brave Sword Souls, which is an 8-star synchro that can search 4-star or 8-star spellcasters with the same attack and defense.
I mean, it's alright.
And it has a negation effect, but it's not a quick one, so it kind of doesn't do as much as we want it to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's meh.
Then there's Duelist
It's fine.
Yeah, that's about the easiest way to put it. Then there's Duelist Box Prismatic Summon, which gave us a bunch of new cards. End of the World Ruler, which is Demise Ruin support, and technically supports rituals generically.
Yeah, but it doesn't really salvage the deck or anything. Please, Konami, give Demise and Ruin an actual support wave now, please.
No.
No, I don't think I will.
I want to play this.
Then there's Infernal Strike Fighter, which is a retrain of Dark Strike Fighter and actually does decent amounts of damage.
Yeah, but they made really damn sure, I mean, like, extremely damn sure that it wouldn't lead to FTKs.
Well, yeah,
Mhm.
that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
Do you want
This
another
is-
Dark Strike Fighter incident?
No.
Absolutely fucking not. You were better off just not retraining it.
He's funny. That's about the best way to put it. Thank you, Tim. Galaxy Eye's Antimatter Dragon, though, is another story.
Yeah.
I will build
that's just,
programs to play.
It's definitely an interesting card, and it gives them something new to play with.
Yeah,
it
but
is a card.
Then there's Wind Unicorn Parallel the Draco Slayer.
Oh yeah, that one.
It's just new Kieran.
Yeah, basically.
basically.
Now, the card that everybody's interested in, though, is Crystron Halka-5X Prism.
Oh,
It's the
as if they
combination-
didn't learn their lesson.
Well,
I think I actually kind of like this card because it's like a combination of Halka Fibrax and Auroradon.
the ironic thing is that that's exactly what people were using it for in the first place. They were making how to make Auroradon and do the super token combo.
Yeah.
So the irony is quite palpable.
Funny thing is, despite this being an obvious retrain of the Hulk we lost, I don't see a lot of ways to actually break this card, given how I only see a handful of decks that could make use of this. No, the primary one being Crystron, you know, why it specifies the tokens and, well, to summon a tuner from the extra deck, because they got a lot of those.
Yeah.
And I believe Nanashi did bring up trying to find a way to play it in Penguins. Good luck, bro.
There is a way to do it, but it requires you to use Squire as a link material to make it, rather than a synchro material just to go straight for Brave. So,
Yeah. And that's basically the problem with this, and why I don't think it's going to be better than original Haka Fibrax, because one, it's a Link 3, and two, using this means using up 2 extra deck slots.
Uh-huh. And also, the synchro monster summons from the extra deck is not counted as a synchro summon.
If it was, we'd be talking a whole different kind of game. But the fact that it's not means that realistically, the only decks that are going to see use out of it, unironically, is Crystron, because Quandax.
Exactly.
Yep.
There's some new products that were recently announced. Promotion Pack 2026 has been announced, and it's released a bunch of weird cards that just don't seem to have a home. Fallen Cheetah, which is an anti-material card. Blackjack the Shadow Artery Knight, which is some kind of weird equipped synchro. Pear Bear Scare, which is kind of funny, but impractical. Early Palm gets the win, which I don't even want to talk about that card. And Debisu Shinshen Matsuri, which is just a token producer. Like, these cards are awkward.
Wait,
Yeah,
are these the random... I think one of them was just dead-ass an Animal Crossing reference.
Basically, yeah.
Actually, you can make the spell work. It requires a very old card to actually make it work.
Well, then I guess the casual players will have a field day with that if they decide to bother with it.
Like the Suppression Pluto.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
One of the Planet series of cards. Got it. Which is not even it's not even a planet.
Yep. Now, the Chronicles deck Spirit Charmers, which drops in the OCG on January 24th, got a couple of new cards announced for it. Charmers of the Grand Circle, which is a 2+ material fusion and has 4 different effects to pick from that you can redeem multiple times. And Spellbook of the Grand Circle, which searches for Charmers and resets 2 cards from your hand. Then you can banish the spell itself from the grave to fusion, and your opponent can't respond to it.
Funny
This
is...
basically
It's honestly
Yeah, the spell card
Well,
would
technically, they can respond to it, just can't respond to when that monster is summoned.
Funny thing is that, technically speaking, this is another case of the Rota effect.
Yeah.
In his April Fool's 2021 video of the TOCG list 2036, he mentioned that even the worst archetypes are going to get a free +4. So anyway, here's a way to get into fucking Soul Charge.
Yes.
Yep.
It's the same deal with, like, White Lord and White Bay King. This card would be so broken and ban-worthy if it didn't exclusively support Charmers.
Mm-hmm.
And Charmers don't even support Charmers half the time.
I want to point out as well, because the spell card is also, well, a spellbook card, you can imagine what kind of engine you can play with this. That's also generically spellcaster stuff.
I think I've already seen people experimenting with using it with Sacred Sark.
Why am I not surprised in the slightest?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, we also got confirmation of OTS Tournament Pack 30 dropping in February for the TCG, and they've already confirmed that we're getting Typhon as an ultimate rare.
No, well.
Voice.
Now,
Wait, where am I saying nice? It's the surrender button.
basically.
It's either surrender button, it's either your opponent surrenders or you surrender, because next turn you're gonna get butt fucked.
Yeah, Typhon is a really weird card. You summon it, you either win, or you just lose somehow.
Figures.
Because there are a lot of good monsters with below 3,000 attack.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a new group of products called the Limit Over Collection. The Heroes dropping in February 28th, and the Rivals dropping on March 28th. And the only reason I'm even bringing this up is because they've confirmed a new type of card design called the Overframe style cards that they have confirmed we're getting in the TCG.
Oh,
Overframe cards are
finally
their
they
version
get
of
the
full card arts.
Overframe cards they had in Rush Duels.
They also announced a new product called Maze of the Muertos, which is clearly their Halloween-themed pack, and it's supposed to come with a lot of stuff that Bones and Pumpkin, the King of Ghosts, were all about back in the early Gen 1 days of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Misconception, it's not Halloween, it's for Dia de los Muertos.
Right, Day of the Dead, my bad.
I find it so funny that of all the characters who have just died or been taken out of the show of their respective Yukimon show to get support, Bones gets his zombie stuff before Viper gets any, actually good Venom stuff to complete his deck.
Now, I don't believe we've seen what they do yet, though.
No,
Well,
we don't, but
have
we
an
got...
idea on what they might do, but we'll just have to wait until they are actually.
We got a
revealed.
hint that they might do Xyz stuff, but other than that, I just find it funny because typically it's been assumed that if you just get killed off of a Yu-Gi-Oh anime or season, you just don't get legacy support.
Now, I have a theory, and Tim just confirmed it for me, basically. Bones' stuff is probably just going to be called a haunted-based, which means it's probably going to be a zombie version of, like, what Ishizu's cards did.
Oh,
Probably.
I mean, really, once
Oh.
again, would make
Oh,
sense, and it is
no.
also very funny if true.
I mean, imagine a deck that just lets you reset and reactivate Call of the Haunted over and over again, and severs the connection so you can play it multiple times.
Funny as shit.
Zombie World Synchro is gonna go crazy
Okay.
if this is true.
Wait,
It's a good
Tim,
no
did we actually get
from
confirmation
me.
on what these cards specifically do?
No.
We got
Okay.
hints, if I recall, because they had like panels with the cards on it.
That's
That's-
fine then.
yeah.
If that's what they're hinting at it doing, that's fine. I want to see what they actually do before I make any other judgments, because the arts look pretty good. I hope the effects
Yeah.
is good.
Well, I have two.
After
It's-
losing to Bakura, Bones literally gets dragged down to hell, and then after losing to Jaden, Viper gets killed by Yubel, but only one of them gets legacy support.
Yes. So the one of the Xyz can protect other zombies from targeting, and on summon it adds Call of the Haunted or any card that mentions it.
I mean, if we're getting zombie rank 4s that actually support zombies, I am all for that, because I have been begging to see that in this game. The synchro pool is fun, it's just not good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it also can detach a material to bounce 2 cards.
Okay, so that one specifically
As
is a
for
rank
this-
6. That's and
Yeah,
7.
that's
Okay.
rank 7. It can rank up It can rank up into anything. I don't know how, but only time will tell.
I think
It
rank
can
7
attach
might
a
still be
bonus
workable.
monster.
I think rank
Yeah, it
7
can
might still
attach
be
a
workable for
bonus
zombies.
monster from their field or grave to it as a quickie. So
Well, that could be interesting. I'll look forward to seeing their full effects before I make any more judgments then.
No,
oh yeah, and there's also other cards announced, including Dark Kuribo, Dark Magician of Destruction, Tamias the United Magical Dragon, Illusion Gate, Chronicle Sorceress, and Uzumihi the Manifested Bikanko.
Ah, they're using it as an import pack too. Cool, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, I think I know why they can't support Viper that much. Because anything supports Viper supports Starving Venom, and they can't let that happen.
Or
'Cause remember-
Mitsurugi.
I was going
Yeah.
to say it supports Venomenaga, and
Do.
anything that speeds up an instant win condition is very risky.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile,
Now-
we got instant win conditions right out the gate.
Yeah. Now, the last thing to bring up on the list is the new product they just announced, the Legendary Modern Decks 2026. Very confusing title. And they appear to be piles of cards dedicated to Mitsurugi and the imports of the new Sky Striker and X-Saber cards.
On a
Fun
side
times.
note, I do love the fan-made box that they did.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's so
if
bad but charming.
honestly, if the constructed decks have the same level of staple power as what we got in the 5Ds one as shown, then this will be another hype product, as if, it didn't already no doubt make Mitsurugi more affordable and gave you an X-Saber core.
Yeah, but that means they're probably going to hit Mitsurugi hard on the next actual ban list, and will probably lose all that money you spent on it.
Please put Habakiri to 0.
And that's pretty much the end of the regular Yu-Gi-Oh segment. Was there anything Rush-related that we need to go over real quick?
Yeah.
Alright, stop right there. There's one more card you need to go over.
And that is?
Because there's another new set relating to GX. And they just revealed Miracle Ejector.
Oh
yeah.
Hero Circular.
I completely missed the Duel Monsters GX Animation Complete Guide Academia Duel Log releasing on December 19th. How could I forget?
Imagine if Mathmech Circular could make getting to King Calamity way easier.
Wonderful.
That's Miracle Ejector.
Yeah, they are 100% banning Cosmo Neos.
Thank
All
you.
this setup, and you still can't even give them a turn 1 negate on their turn 1 end board.
Yeah, they would rather give heroes the ability to summon King Calamity on the opponent's turn than give them a turn 1 starter. Or a negate.
Unless you're counting Trinity? Isn't there a Vision hero that actually negates that nobody plays because it
no,
wasn't
I
playable?
think you're thinking of Contrast Hero Chaos.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but why go through hoops and hurdles for that when you could just fusion summon once like any other deck and just have it?
To be fair, we do have actual main deck mass heroes now.
We do.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not like he's impossible to play and make work.
Yeah.
He's just not practical yet.
Also, we all know that Cosmo Neos will immediately go to 100 in Genesis format, while the trap card you'll be searching will be at 1.
What
Yeah.
do you mean you have a way to draw 7 and bounce everything during your opponent's turn and you're not meta?
Actually, aside from the Link monsters, have any of Heroes cards even been hit in Genesis?
That's a good question.
I don't think so.
I think Stratos might, but that's just.
I mean,
Have a-
Stratos is like the most obvious one to think of point-wise.
Plasma's at 20, DPE is at 20, Stratos is at 3, Dark Claw is 70.
Oh yeah, Plasma I could most definitely see.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 heroes.
Yeah, the thing is, however, Hero at this point is such a versatile deck, I don't think they really need most of those high point monsters to be effective.
They don't.
Mhm.
Plasma's just there in case you want to be evil, Gaiden Yaoi, be an asshole.
Yeah, Dark Law is there in case you want to relive the days of Cashtira format.
Pretty much.
But also, a non-hero card as well. Bahamut Shark is there so you can relive Totally Heroes from 2016.
Oh, screw you. Alright, so, like I was trying to say, was there anything Rush-related that's worth mentioning?
There is a bit. Like, we did get a few generic cards. I'm only gonna go over one of them, because the requirement is absurd. Cosmic Sucker! A level 4 Light Galaxy. Yeah. If your life points are lower than your opponent's, that's easy to meet. As for the effect, you gain 300 life points. Cool. If you have drawn a card during this if you have not drawn a card during this main phase, then you can draw a card. Now, this is the part where things get absurd. If the total original levels of the face-up monsters on your opponent's field is 30 or more, then you can gain 3,000 life points. It really is.
Predict maximum monster X.
Yeah, but here is the thing. If there is a maximum monster, maximum mode, it's treated as one monster, and as such, it's only level 10.
Oh, why does this hurt my soul?
Okay, so another thing to point out is, we got a reveal of what the next promo is going to be. The effect hasn't been revealed yet, but there's going to be an idea on what it does. That being Book of Life. I almost blinked on the name.
Wait, before I give my depression decision, is Book of Life a legend?
No. You wanna know what is a legend though? Red MD.
That is not
He's in the game
me.
now.
So you either run Red Eyes Mel Darkness Dragon or the original Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Yeah. I think the answer is obvious.
Yes.
Red Eyes
Absolutely.
players are in fucking shambles right now.
God, Red Eyes players just cannot catch a break regardless of the fucking format.
No, here's the thing. Red Eyes is apparently meta.
You mean it's meta despite being unable to determine their legend monster
Bro.
Yeah, but here's the thing. There are ways to substitute the original Red Eyes. So we're I don't even think decks actually run the titular Red Eyes Black Dragon because there's just so many ways to substitute it. Hold on.
Yo, imagine not running Red Eyes Black Dragon in your Red Eyes Black Dragon deck.
Literally.
I think that's really a testament to how bad the card actually is.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Pluto Wyvern, which treats itself as Red Eyes, so while in the hand or grave. Red Eyes Moon Dragon, which is treated as Red Eyes while in the grave. No, not grave. While in the hand. And the continuous effect, where if it's used to fusion summon, it's treated as Red Eyes. And I think that's all. Yeah, that's all of the name changers. Well, except for a maximum piece. But who's gonna be running a maximum piece unless it's a designated maximum deck? But I'm getting off track. Anyways, I am gonna go over the two new themes that we have. One of which I'm actually looking forward to, and the other I'm on. So we got a new ritual deck, which is revolved around Unlimited card, which is actually really funny. That being Necromaid Nana. We have 2 new rituals, a level 7, and 5 level 4s, excuse me. 2 ritual spells, a normal spell, and that's it. I'm not gonna go over them one by one because we are a bit over that 2-hour mark. Wait, hold on. There is one more theme that I want to go over real quick. That being Gradius. I never thought Gradius will be in here, but here we are with the biggest level 4 that I've ever seen in any format of this game.
Insert your Doofenshmirtz joke here about how we talked about Gradius twice this podcast.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we have 2 monsters, a fusion, and 3 spells. And I wish this deck gets expanded upon because I am relying on Cyber Dragons to make this deck work.
Yeah, I'm actually relying on the Magnum Overload pieces.
Yeah, well, reason why I'm relying on Cyber Dragon is because they are light machines, and the Rush Cyber Dragon supports are reliant on light machines. Hence why I'm also running a Mirror Innovator, since that's also a light machine.
Fair enough. Connor, you said you had something you wanted to wrap up the show with?
Right. So, two big news regarding Doctor Who. The first big news is that they have officially split from Disney in terms of funding and are looking for new partners.
Okay.
Good.
Which may seem like a bad thing, but everyone knows that funding always comes with strings attached. And you can definitely see some of Disney's influence in the 15th Doctor era.
Oh, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Which brings me on to the second bigger news. Doctor Who is confirmed to be coming back at Christmas 2026.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we do have to wait an entire year for Doctor Who to come back, but at the same time, Doctor Who is coming back. It's not
Yay.
getting
Lousy
cancelled.
man.
As of now, it's not getting cancelled after all.
Crazy.
So anyway, that's all from me.
Fair enough.
Same here. So I'll be seeing
I'm gonna
you
get ready
all
for bed now. Good night, everyone.
likewise. Not all.
Good
man.
night.
On that note, I think now is probably a good place to end the show. Wouldn't you all agree?
Yep, definitely.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for attending the show. This has actually been pretty fun, and it's been great having these two new guests on our show. Hopefully you guys get to come back for future shows as well, because you were both fantastic.
Thank you.
Really now?
I think so.
Thanks.
I mean, wouldn't you guys agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Boo, I'm gonna throw tomatoes at my... No, I'm joking. Mine was awful. I don't know about you all.
How unfortunate.
How unfortunate. Well, we normally record these shows on the first Friday of every month, which means the next one should be on December 5th. So in the meantime, thank you again for coming and watching and showing up, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Adieu.
Sayonara.